Fly back to New York for some other cases at the end of the week. I'm putting Penny in charge of the Pegasus case here in Blue Creek. Her team is going to have Beckham, Mark, and Alex. Austin and Ryan, I want you focused on the cases here. Whoever needs help in Blue Creek, I want you guys on it. Obviously, keep an eye open for anything Pegasus-related, but otherwise, keep your current clients and any new ones that might walk in. I nodded, noticing a flash of disappointment on Austin's face. I didn't mind being left off the main Pegasus team. So long as I was helping someone, I was happy. We stayed in the meeting room for another 3 hours, throwing around whatever ideas and theories popped into our heads, hoping that one or two stuck. It was difficult, as we still didn't have much to go on, but there was a clear drive in the room to stop this before anyone else lost their lives. It would be difficult, no doubt about that, but I also had hope that the collective group of sharp minds in this room would be able to figure it out. I lived in a world colored with optimism. It was how I functioned, how I got through the day-to-day bullshit life tends to throw at you. I found that keeping my outlook tilted toward the positive makes for a much easier way of living, a happier one. There were definitely moments in my life that would have otherwise crushed me if it wasn't for the unwavering hope that had been planted in my heart and tended to by my parents. Some people might find that endless positivity annoying or unrealistic, but that was fine. They could have that opinion, as long as they didn't piss on my rainbow. Zane excused himself from the room so he could call his husband and check on the kids. Beckham, Mark, and Austin followed Zane out, leaving Penny, Darian, and Alex in the room with me. "Do you guys want to go to a drag show?" Alex asked, pulling up the flyer he'd seen on social media. "It looks like it'd be fun." He twirled the phone on the table. Penny grabbed it and checked it out, nodding with a growing smile. "I think we can all use a night surrounded by drag queens and bottomless drinks." Whoa, I said. "What if I want a bottom?" Alex's brows rose before a laugh followed. "I think you'll have that option too." "I can't with you, Ryan." Penny laughed before slapping me hard between the shoulders. We'd only just met yesterday when she drove into town, but I already felt like I'd known Penny for years. She had a big mane of curly brown hair and the lightest pair of hazel eyes I'd ever seen. "I'm ordering the car if everyone's ready." "The car?" I chuckled before standing up. "Girl, we're in a town of about 7,000 people with one main road that goes from tip to tip. We can walk to the bar from here." Fuck, I knew my New Yorker was going to show. I'm not used to this small-town living." "You'll get used to it pretty quick," I said. Darian nodded as he started shutting down the office. He was someone else who I instantly bonded with. Truth be told, it was pretty easy for me to make friends and get along with new people. I tended to trust anyone and everyone, always striving to make people feel comfortable and welcome. It didn't always keep me and my heart protected, but it made me happy to see others happy. I loved forming genuine connections and surrounding myself with good people. It always made the world seem that much brighter when you had the smile of others lighting it up. Darian shut the office lights off and walked out with us. I was worried about it, not going to lie, but it's been great. Everyone in Blue Creek is really nice and welcoming. Plus, we've got incredible views and hikes and parks. The town is full of a lot of things to do, even with it being the size of 3 city blocks. Having a local drag show is always a good sign that I could vibe with a city, Alex said. Outside, the evening sky was painted in strokes of deep purple and dark blues. The moon already hung bright and full in the darkening skies. I led the way toward the Queen's throne, having been there for a few trivia nights, but never for the drag shows. Halfway there, my phone buzzed and drew my attention away from a conversation about the irresistible appeal of a himbo. My heart leaped when I saw the name on my phone. Killian Flowers, the guy I'd been talking to for a solid 3 months. He lived in Boston, but we'd seen each other a handful of times already, each one better than the last. He was a romantic, just like me, and he never failed to make me laugh. I tended to open my heart way too quickly, but with Killian, it felt right. I unlocked my phone, ready to chuckle at whatever dumb gif he had sent my way. "Hey, Ryan. Sorry, you're a really great guy, but I don't think this is going to work. I really want to work things out with my boyfriend. Sorry again." I blinked a few times.